Welcome back everyone to Welstopia. I'm in the mines beneath my base and there's an abandoned mine this way. And I've been doing quite a bit of stuff down here. I found a zombie spawner. I also found two confirmed cave spider spawners, and there's another place that's so filled with webs that I'm pretty sure that's a third one. And there's still some areas I haven't explored in this abandoned shaft. Now, I'm heading towards the zombie spawner. Well, I think having two signs there is a bit redundant. I have these signs here so that I can actually find again, because the number of times I've tried looking for this thing and kept on getting lost is quite numerous. So therefore, let's go. I think I always forgot that I had to cross the stream in order to get there. Actually, let me get rid of that to make my trip a little bit easier. Good. Now, I want to handle the zombie spawner first, partly because I want to get some zombie flesh in order to trade with the clerics over at my village. And the second reason is because I want to have practice making a spawner before I go and try a cave spider spawner, because the cave spider spawners will be, I think, particularly tricky. Now let me get some sleep and then I'll be back. And here we are, one zombie spawner. Now it's time to see if I could turn this into a farm. I'm going to need to do some digging in order to give me the proper space. And then there's the question of how I'm going to handle killing these things. I happen to be right now, if I remember correctly, at 23. Yeah, Y is 23. And since the most likely place I'll have water will probably be at around 21, I'll give a drop of around 20 if I was able to build right at location 1. It's highly unlikely I'll be able to get down that far because of bedrock and all that stuff. So therefore, a direct drop to death is probably not going to work all that well. So I am going to have to come up with some sort of idea on how I'm going to handle that situation. Now, one thing is just not worry about it. Have a drop as far as I can to weaken the zombies, since it'll be an XP farm anyway. Killing the zombie outright will be unnecessary. Now let's see. I'll need to give myself a little extra space there. And I want to clear this out so that I'll have a nice spawn area for all of these zombies. When I have this cleared out, I'll be back. And here we have one big hollowed out area. And now I need to find out what is below here. Now, of course, digging down straight is probably going to be fatal. So therefore, let's try this, and look at this piece by piece. And maybe I can get down here safely. Ha! Maybe. Alright, I have to get some light on here every so often just to be sure. Of course, getting back up is going to be a little bit of a chore, but that's beside the point. Well, I will slowly go down here and I'll meet you back up when I've got this all the way down and find out how far it goes. Here I am at block 4. And I've hit bedrock. And so that answers the question on how far I can get down. Now I just have to get myself a way to get out of here. And see if I could do it without hitting into a wall of lava or anything like that. Wait. Okay, yeah. Lava all over the place. no, I mean bedrock all over the place. Oh, I hope not lava. Right. Alright. So let's see how far I can get before I can do this. And, oh, what do I have here? Alright, and decide. So I'll cut off a little bit more, get back up, but actually, while I do this, maybe I just do some calculations here. I know I'm at around 21-ish, down where we were talking before. Here we're going down to 5, so that gives about a drop of 16, so I would say that take about 13 damage, maybe? If I... let's say 12 to 13 out of 20. I'll still need a couple of hits with the sword in order to take care of them afterwards. But maybe I could do something about that. Let's see. Oh boy, it is getting dark in here. How high am I up right now? 14. Oh, I've got quite a ways to go in order to get up there. The question is, am I going to be able to get up there at a reasonable pace? And will I be able to get up there at all? Maybe this wasn't my best idea. Oh, hello. Well, I've been here before. Alright, I'll throw a little bit of... Oh! Hi! Hello! Well, I'll take that. Well, I have to obviously make a better path down. For example, we've got this here, which could probably be widened out a little bit. And I could take this down here. And this then can take me down into this area there where I can handle those matters. So that gives me a bit to think about. So I'm going to have to pillar up here eventually. But that's for later. Well, that's what I got for now. So give me a moment and I'll think about what the path is to take on this. We are back down here. I had filled in the extra line so that we only have one path down, only one column down. And now I'm just trying to get the means to kill them. Simple killing area. I think I need to do that in order to ensure that little ones don't get through. Kidding. Actually, I think I need a step, not a... Yeah. Actually, now I think of it, I think step might be more efficient. Stairs, because hopefully they'll keep the little ones out. I just need to make sure that I can... Oh! Duh. Duh. Alright. That way. And... think that might be enough to keep them out, but might be trying to get the correct angle for this, and apparently I am not doing that. Let's go one more up, and let's see what we get. I want to make sure I don't get all of the loot trapped back there. That's what I'm trying to do on that matter. I was hoping to get away with having the end here on the bedrock, but apparently I'm not going to be able to do that, I think. I think this is what I'm going to have to do. I did that again. Alright, up here. And up. Alright, we'll try this, see what happens. That still doesn't look right. Well, I'm going to have to tweak that a couple of times. I'm just trying to make sure we keep the little zombies out, which is my main concern there. As far as I know, that's the main challenge when dealing with zombie spawners. Now, let's create a little bit of a... Actually, I could do the water channel in a different way. I guess that's something I could have tried. Now, let's see. Alright, let's go that way. And that's our first point there. Now I created a little water source over there to help me. Okay, good, good. Good. I just want to make sure I'm not going to go and plop down there. Let's get our third one. And there's our third side. And okay, well, I have a couple of torches that are going to wind up down there. Now, speaking of torches, I've got to get rid of a few of those things. Alright, actually, let me just get rid of that. Which still leaves those two at the end. Oh, that's going to be fun. And let's get some cobble out here and just put a little bridge. Oh. And get out there that way. Well, there's the first zombie. Alright, good. Now, for the moment I'll just plop there to make sure that no one spawns on top of me. Now that means that the spawner is technically ready to start working. Well, I did see one zombie pop in down there. Let's see what happens. I can see already this is not going to work. Alright. Because I can't reach any of these. I didn't get any loot out of that. Right. Because, yeah. That's always the concern. How do you get to the loot? How do you encourage the loot to come out and come to you? I'll have to figure out a way around that. Well, that's my main concern there. Well, I'll have to improve the access to that. But it looks, well, that was, well, 10 rotten flesh. +1 armor. Protection 1. Well, apparently on the legs, chain is about the same thing as gold, so it's no upgrade. I really should. I'm starting to get enough iron now that I could actually upgrade my armor, but that's another matter. Well, this looks like it's getting ready to start, and I guess we could wait a while and see how effective this thing is. I am back, and I think everything is all nice and settled. I am able to kill them and get all of the XP and all of the drops, which is always good. I think this half block here will keep the little ones from getting through, though I was attacked by a little one from behind at some point. I don't know where that one, how that one got through or whatever. It came that way or came in from another direction or what. But it looks like I've got everything I need here, and I am getting quite a number of drops around here. Here I've got a full stack here, +16, and that's not all that I've got. Now, I do have a looting sword, which is a disadvantage, which is, an advantage of this sword. The disadvantage is it's more useful for a spider farm than a zombie farm. But I will be building a spider farm later where this will become very useful for that particular thing. But for now, I'm able to be two-shotting them with what I've got at the moment. What I'm thinking of doing is that I will take off for 10 minutes, and when that is done, I will see how much I've collected. And time is up. Let's see what we got. Looks like we have 1.5 stacks of rotten flesh, couple of boots, golden leggings, a carrot, a potato, and apparently one of the zombies was riding a chicken because I heard all sorts of chicken screams and I got a chicken as a result of it. And I think that the drops had slowed down from the zombie flesh a little bit near the end there, so I think I can sometimes maybe get 2 stacks with good luck and 1.5 with poor luck. But that gives you an idea of the zombie farm, and I think it is a reasonably good success. And that means that I'll have some items to take down to trade at the village. So therefore, next time, we are going to go to the village and see what I can get, both from the zombie flesh I've been gathering here, and any that I happen to have with me while making this thing. I put several stacks in the chest earlier. And I also grab some chickens to trade with the butcher. Maybe grab some paper, trade with the librarian, and see how many emeralds I can get, and if there are any good trades that I could do to make with those emeralds. But we'll find that out in our next episode of Pineleaf Plays Minecraft Welstopia.